This is TntMPD Quick Tips number 2, address or phone out of sync. When you have contacts in your TntMPD database and then you connect with your organization for the first time and download gifts, TntMPD also downloads all of the donor information related to your donors. And sometimes you will have an address that will appear as bold and orange like this one. And what that means is that the information that is in your ministry's system for this donor is different from what you have entered for the contact. Now, most of the time, it's a simple spelling error. For example, if I click on this bold orange address, it's a hyperlink, and it'll bring up the donor information. And sure enough, I have misspelled the name of the city of this donor. And so it'll show me that. In the United States, a lot of times, it's also a postal code is different. It's missing the 4-digit extension that the ministry uses for the postal service, but most consumers don't use the extended postal code. So I can accept this change or ignore it. Now, if I accept it, what TntMPD is going to do is give me an opportunity to overwrite the address. In this case, I am going to overwrite the home address, but I'm just going to overwrite it. But I could also have clicked the ignore link, which is not showing anymore, if my address was the correct address. And sometimes this happens when the donor has sent in their gift using a P.O. box or a business address, but I send the newsletter to the home. Now, in this case, both of the addresses are valid. I just want to keep the one that I have. Now, if the address with the organization is radically different, then you might want to contact the organization, your ministry, and try to resolve that situation. So this is what happens when I connect the first time, but I can also connect again and download all of the addresses to match them again. Now, you should know that TntMPD does not download your donor addresses every time you input gifts. So this isn't going to be happening on a regular basis. You have to initiate it. And you do that from Tools, Update Donor Info. Tools, Update Donor Info. And this tells TNT, go back to my ministry, download all of the addresses, and check them against my current list.